Chapter 342, The Hate of an Owl Part 2. The Black Chateau. Team Thievius Rakonis was studying on the Clog Gang's local operator, Dimitri Lousteau, an anthropomorphic marine iguana. A sort of underworld celebrity in the rich lavish lifestyle and shady back alley crime. His background revealed that he was once a passionate young art student who wanted to create his own visionary style. He created an art style called kinetic aesthetic where he would paint pictures while swinging back and forth from a rope tied around his waist. But the art world wasn't ready for it. Enraged, Dimitri started forging old masterpieces and made them in his own image. He now runs a luxurious nightclub in southern Paris, and it's there that Team Thievius Rakonis will find the clockwork tail feathers. Laney, so he's an art student. Poor guy. I'm an artist myself and I paint really good pictures in art. Carmen, I like painting pictures too. I can't believe that those fools in the world of art won't accept his style. Bunch of arrogant Neanderthals. Brittany, you said it. Lana, yeah. Murray, what is he gonna do with the clockwork tail feathers? Brittany, I don't know, Murray. But those plans end right now. They went to southern Paris and found his nightclub. Lana, nice nightclub. Lucy, I rather enjoy the darkness of a cave myself. Sakura, what does Dimitri hope to accomplish with this? Brittany, I don't know. We'll have to gather some information to find out. Maria, I'll do it. Sly, I'll go too. Bentley, okay. Be careful, guys. They went out and saw that Dimitri has tough guards all over the place and that security is really tight. In a room underground they saw that Dimitri had a huge printing press and that he's using the clockwork tail feathers as printing plates to make fake money. Maria was in her water form and she was being really sneaky and cunning. She snuck down and turned the press off and grabbed the tail feathers and returned to Sly with them. Sly, great work, Maria. Maria, thanks, Sly. When I become water I can sneak around without making a sound. Sly, very clever. You have what it takes to become a master thief like me. Maria, let's go. Back at the hideout Maria revealed everything. Carmen, that was awesome. Way to go, big sis. Maria, thanks, Carm. Brittany, we have one clockwork part in our possession and who knows how many there are. Now it's time to shut this nightclub down and find and steal any loot from bad guys in the area. Bentley, okay. Murray, the Murray is always ready for a fight. Sly, let's get him. Panda King, it will be a fight to restore the honor of art. Brittany, let's go. We went into the nightclub and confronted Dimitri Lousteau. Laney, you must be Dimitri Lousteau. Dimitri, that's right. The famous Team Thievius Rakonis. What a pleasure to meet you all on this groovy night. Laney, Dimitri, I want you to know that I like your paintings and I think that you have an awesome spark of creativity like I do. Laney unseals some of her paintings and Dimitri was in awe because of them. Dimitri, your paintings are magnificent, Laney. You have an amazing amount of creativity. Laney, thank you, Dimitri. Those morons wouldn't even know fantastic art if it hit them in the face with a sledgehammer. Brittany, painful analogy but good way to describe it. Lucy, yes. Art is a fragile and dark mistress. I'm a poetry writer and it's a hard thing to master. Laney, that's right. Dimitri, I'm sorry your style didn't get accepted. Those ungrateful slow-witted Neanderthals are too stupid to know what art really is. True art doesn't just come from what's in your imagination. It comes from what's inside your heart and it's how you express it with true love. Dimitri began to realize that everything they said was right. He had been using his art for the wrong purpose and ruining what art stands for. Dimitri, what have I done? Dimitri broke down crying. Laney comforted him. Laney, just let it out, Dimitri. Dimitri, sniffles. Thank you, Laney. But I want to atone for my malevolent ways. Let me tell you what the Clog Gang has planned. Sly, what do they plan on doing with the clockwork parts? Dmitri revealed the full extent of the Klong Gang's plan, and it was one that will destroy all of civilization. The Klong Gang's apparent plan had been to use illegal spice for profit. While Rajan, an anthropomorphic Bengal tiger, would produce the spice in India and ship it around the world, Gene Bison, an anthropomorphic bison, utilized his iron horse trains to spread the shipments across the North American continent. The Contessa, an anthropomorphic black widow spider, used her incarceration facility in Prague to hypnotize criminals who consumed the spice into revealing the location of all their stolen loot. Dmitri used his nightclub to assist in having the citizens of Paris purchase it. Once they stole the recovered components of Clockwork, founder of the Fiendish Five, and adapted the components for their own use via Arpeggio, an anthropomorphic flightless parrot, their spice operation accelerated in profit. Rajan was able to produce 10 times the amount of spice than before. The Contessa was able to increase her hypnotic abilities. Gene Bison was able to improve his trains so they could run endlessly day and night. Clockwork's body allowed Dmitri to begin a counterfeiting operation, with the refined alloy in the tail feathers composition doubling as printing plates. The actions of the Klong Gang earned the attention of Sly Cooper, who began hunting down each of them to recover their stolen clockwork parts. However, Arpeggio, as part of his own grand design, planned on luring the Cooper gang to steal the parts from his cohorts, and eventually hoped to steal them all back and keep them in his possession. Rajan would grow the spice as part of the original plan. Meanwhile, Arpeggio would assign Gene Bison to convert the northern lights into energy, store it in a battery, and ship the spice to Paris, where Dmitri would distribute it throughout the city. Hypnotic devices created by the Contessa would be powered with the northern light energy to deliver the same hypnotic frequencies as her own devices in Prague, but at a far longer range, since the ones in Prague work at close range to specific people. After integrating these methods into his blimp, Arpeggio would fly over Paris, and the spice consumed by Paris citizens would allow the Klong Gang to enact mass hypnosis, putting them into a violent rage. It is implied this plan of Arpeggio's was given the rouse as being an extension to the original and was to be used to help increase the purchasing of spice for their operation. In reality, the rage generated by the hypnosis would create a massive hate generator which would empower Arpeggio once he merged himself with a reassembled Clockwork to become immortal. Arpeggio plans to use the power of Clockwork's hate to spread it all over the world forever and poison the people of the world with so much hate and rage that it will destroy all of civilization. They gasped in sheer horror. Brittany, that's insane. Sakura, that kind of hatred will result in global anarchy. Bentley, worse than that, Sakura. What Arpeggio's plan will entail is eternal world domination. With Clockwork's immortality, he will rule over the planet forever and build a whole new empire built on hate and evil. Brittany, what the Klong Gang intends to do with the Clockwork parts is beyond pure evil. Arpeggio will make Earth the most feared planet in the entire galaxy, and it will become hell amplified 1,000,000 fold. A vision of the future appeared in Brittany's eyes. The Earth was forever changed and transformed into a world of pure evil. Maria, we have to stop them for good and make sure that doesn't happen. Brittany, you're right. We won't let them do this. That plan is beyond pure evil. It will destroy everything and kill everyone. They're not only going to rule the world forever, but they're also going to take away everyone's free will, and we can't let that happen. Sly, you're right, Brittany. Clockwork not only is the architect behind the murder of my whole ancestral line and my parents, but now he's the architect of the world's demise. Sakura, yeah. Maria, Dmitri, welcome aboard. Dmitri, thank you. We have to go to India to stop Rajan. Brittany, then India is where we're headed. They got out of there just in the nick of time as Inspector Fox and Constable Naila arrived and started making arrests. Their next stop was India. Continues in Part 3.